Hey guys, and welcome back to This is the Police 2, where we're actually getting into the gameplay. I mean, the story, let's put it this way, it rubbed me up the wrong way in the last one. I really disliked the way that, like, it was just so weird, it was so awkward feeling. Well, hopefully the gameplay more than makes up for that. I've played many an indie game with an awful story and amazing gameplay, so let's wreck my desk. Right, let's get back into it. All events that require your attention are displayed in a sharp wooden map and by a card in the call list. Okay, so drug trafficking. Each call has a minimum professionalism requirement to ensure that your cops can go on a call. Their overall professionalism must meet the minimum required by that call. So I need a minimum professionalism of 6. Can I put a sniper on? He's not a sniper, okay. Of 600, and then I can send it. The neckties are hiding a large batch of heroin in a house on the outskirts. Currently that house has been rented by some old man who's probably working with the ties and watching the goods. Let's send those fools. Nino, Nino, Nino. I've turned the game volume down a bit. Hopefully it's a bit better for you guys. Seems a little bit quiet now, but we'll see when we actually get into it. No, it seems fine. Fucking hell. Okay, yeah, it seems okay. Fucking hell! I say okay, and then it tops out. Beautiful. Can you calm it?
For the sheriff's department. No. Look at this. No, well, just look, Corey. You couldn't find anyone better to watch the goods? Oh, they just didn't bother. Or are we missing something? What do you think, Corey? Think we're missing something? Huh? Is there some kind of special meaning to the fact that we've got drunk, dirty grandpa here, sitting in the shack watching the goods? Maybe we need to crack the code here, huh?
Well, any ideas where they hid the powder?
How about you look around while I... while I interrogate the suspect, huh?
But he's just an old man.
What's your name, old man?
Boyd.
What did you say, old man? You need to answer nice and clear when a police officer speaks to you.
My name is Nash. Warren Nash.
I'll tell you something, Warren Nash. 15 years on the force. I've seen all sorts of dirty shits. This town isn't exactly upscale, in case you haven't noticed. I've caught thieves, caught rapists, murderers, and drug traffickers. All part of the job, you know? I'm doing my job. Nice and easy, like a professional. But here you are. This filth, you don't make it easy to be
You're quite
easy.
rude, sir.
Filth like you drives me up the wall. With scum like you, I just can't keep up the cold-blooded professional attitude. I just can't. You know why, Warren? Because... Oh, I'm sorry, Warren. I'll be
Hello?
just a second, all right?
Shit, Charlie! What the hell? Do you want
Corey, just look for the fucking drugs while I'm busy with the fucking suspect, okay? So, Warren, filthy things like you drive me nuts. 'Cause you think that we'll never catch up with you. You think the police can't do anything. You think we just rescue cats from trees and help old ladies carry their bags up to the porch. You think, you believe, you really believe that we'll never get to you. So you don't even have to try. You taking good care of the goods here, Warren? You ready for us here, Warren? Just waiting in ambush, Warren? You did fucking nothing, Warren! Fucking nothing! Because you thought we'd never come. But here I am, Warren. Here I am! What are you gonna do now, Warren? What's the big plan, Warren?
Hey, I think I found something.
You hear that, Warren? He found something. Next time, hide it better.
Wow. What a dick.
Well, this looks like 27 keys of heroin to you?
I would say there's somewhere between 26 and 28 keys.
Well, that sounds like 27, right?
Yep. Yep, looks like 27. So what are we thinking here? You load it up in the car and I'll pack up the old man. And any of this other junk we might need.
I'd like, I really need to talk to the sheriff as soon as possible.
I'm Sheriff Reed. You can talk all you like, but if I were you, I'd wait for my lawyer, Mr. Nash.
I don't, you said you're the sheriff?
That's what I said.
No, I'm just, are you Sharpwood, Sheriff?
I'm the sheriff.
Do you have the authority to...
Look, I'm wearing a shiny star on my chest. I'm sitting here in the middle of the night, and even though I'm exhausted, I'm poring over murder files that no one else wants to bother with. So yeah, I'm the sheriff. I may not be used to all this, and I'm not sure I ever will be, but I don't have another sheriff for you, Mr. Nash. You might as well accept it.
Listen, Sheriff. Sheriff Reed, right? Great, Sheriff Reed. I need to talk to the sheriff, and you're the sheriff, so it's even better. I mean, older sheriffs sometimes... Well, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not talking about that. I just want to say that there's been a mistake, and I want to help you out here because
There was a huge batch of cocaine hiding in your house. You want me to believe you didn't know anything about it?
I rent that house. Only lived there a couple of weeks, and you know all that, right? It's easy to check, huh? Yeah, it's, but that's not important. It's not that I'm trying. Listen, Sheriff Reed, you have to listen to me very carefully. I'm a policeman, just like you know?
Oh, so you must be undercover. Is that it, Mr. Nash?
No, it's much more complicated than that. My name isn't Warren Nash.
Yeah, I already knew that. Your fake documents are so bad they practically fell apart in my hands.
If you let me explain, would you like to see my real document, Sheriff? Look, that humidor, you see it?
What?
That little box, the little wooden box on the table, see? Looks like a jewelry box?
It's locked. We'll crack it open in the morning.
Wouldn't you rather open it now? Please, Sheriff Reed, let's open it now, and I'll try to explain everything. I'm in a very difficult situation, and I'm asking you to listen to me. Just open the box, and you'll find my passport in there, my real passport. My name's Jack Boyd. The documents that say I'm Warren Nash, I bought them for $90 at the rail station. Please, just open the box, and I'll explain everything, please.
You say you were a cop, huh?
Yes. I was a cop. I was the chief of police, just like you. Look, it's a very long and complicated story, but I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding. And the fact that I've gone into hiding here, the fact that I'm here at all, it's an injustice that I want to correct. And I'm asking you to help me. Sheriff! Sheriff Reed, let's talk! I'm begging you! Sheriff Reed, let me...
Do you even know what you've been accused of, Mr. Boyd?
Let's just say I don't know if you know what happened in Freeburg last winter, but it had nothing to do with the law or justice. I was used.
You do understand that I have to report you to the feds, right, Mr. Boyd?
Sheriff Reed, if you do this, you just continue this. I believe that cops should help each other, so I just want to say... You seem like the kind of person
We've known each other for 5 minutes, Mr. Boyd. I doubt very much that I've made any impression on you at all. Whatever you've got yourself mixed up in, I hope that you find justice, if that's really what you want. But for now, all I know is this. You're a criminal, and they're looking for you.
Your folder. Your folder. That's a case file. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
I worked as a detective for years. Even when I was chief, I did half of my detective's work. If you're having trouble with the case, I'm sure I can help. Cops should help each other. My exact words, right?
You think that I'm...
Listen, Sheriff Reed, what do you have to lose? You're the head of this police department. You've got to think rationally. I'm not trying to teach you how to do your work. I'm just... Well, just for a minute, forget about all that, this whole awkward situation, okay? Right? You have an unsolved murder, and there's someone standing right in front of you who's offering to help. Maybe I'm an imposter, and I can't actually do anything. Maybe I'll even turn out to be a lunatic, scatter the file around the cell and dance around like a wild monkey. But maybe, just maybe, I really am an experienced cop who can help you find your killer. Don't you want that? Don't you want to give me a chance since you've got nothing to lose? Don't you want a real criminal in prison, not some sorry victim of circumstance like me? That's police work. Catching the real criminals, right?
I guess I'm going crazy.
Jesus. I'm trying to give it a good shot, but these story segments are they're so weird and awkward every time. I don't know what it is about it, because the voice acting seems fine, but there's just something that's weird about it. I don't know. Solve a crime, you need to reconstruct a picture of what happened by placing frames from the crime's key events in the right order. Okie dokie. To figure out what happened, you should carefully examine the evidence and witness testimony. You have all necessary frames, but 2 people are suspected of the murder. You need to analyse whatever information is available and figure out which one of them is the true culprit. The secret of the forbidden place. Bob Finnegan's dismembered corpse in a North Star grocery store counter. Bob Finnegan's house. Ruth Finnegan, the victim's wife. I was at the neighbours to borrow some salt, and I heard their TV that there's some crazy maniac started killing in Ripton. Journalists have nicknamed the wrestler because he wears a wrestling mask. Don't usually pay attention to the news, but this time I remember because as I was leaving, I noticed a Latino man in the street with a big sports bag, and he was just taking off a mask. I got home and there's blood everywhere, and Bob is nowhere to be found. I think that maniac came all the way here from Ripton. That evening, Ruth came over to borrow some salt. It's funny, she works at a grocery store, but she's always missing something. She sat in my place for a while and then said that she was going back to make dinner for Bob. I don't know how she put up with him, a typical man. He always walked around in a stupid t-shirt, spent a whole day staring at the TV and yelling for Ruth to bring him another Frosty. Can we, don't let politics interfere with a good story, please. I went to visit often enough, and it was always the same thing. Recently, Ruth decided to try and be a vegetarian. She read in a magazine it'll make you live an extra 10 years, plus you get to lose a few pounds. So she started cooking without meat, beginning with vegetable soup. Thought she'd surprise Bob, but when he came home from work he was yelling, "What the fuck is this without the meat?" I lived next door and I could hear everything. They almost got into a fight. It's like, sorry, just to go back to that, it's like, you don't need, oh, a typical man. It's like, oh, come on, man, fuck off. Like, that shit just annoys me. I don't know if it would annoy me as much if it wasn't for the fact that all the bullshit earlier on, and it's like, the gender politics just piss me off. Victim's home, bathroom. The bathroom's covered in blood. It looks like this is where the victim's corpse was butchered. Victim's body parts were neatly laid out on the counter as if it were on display for all to see. There's a crumpled garbage bag under the counter with traces of blood inside. The victim's throat was cut in one single confident motion. Death came almost instantly. There's no signs of struggle in the body. The corpse was dismembered after death. Okay. So... well, it's kind of obvious that men in wrestling masks watching TV. I don't understand how... oh, there's 5, so obviously men in wrestling masks watching TV, isn't it? Man in wrestling mask watches Bob through the window. That's their house. He obviously approaches him. He cuts his throat. He then cuts him up and then takes him to the place. An elusive maniac nicknamed the Wrestler, who kills middle-aged white men, dismembers them and places them on public display. Because obviously middle-aged white men are gammon. You really want to press charges for the suspect, yes.
Look.
Lily here. Come in.
Can you grab the box of flashbang grenades and get over here? There's no time to lose. Lily.
Copy. I'm on my way.
Can you grab the box of flashbangs? Do police officers carry flashbangs? I know that SWAT carry flashbangs, but do police officers...
so?
fuck knows, man.
I'm not seeing anything.
Lily, it's time.
Yes, just let me look at the plan.
Lily, we've got everything covered.
Gail, I need to take a look at the plan. Gail, the plan?
Lily, do you want to look at the plan or do you want to change the plan?
I need to see the plan before I decide whether I need to change it. Gail?
Gail, she's got women explain your plan to you, mate. Oh, fuck me. It's just like, scenes like that are just awkward for no fucking reason. I don't understand. Things to do. Interrogate the necktie. Get all the information available. Outfit and assign your strike team. Usually it takes several days to plan an assault, but this time Gail had to sketch out the plan in a hurry. Maybe you'll want to change something. Every position there has to be a cop with the appropriate skills or equipment necessary for the assault. Gail wants to put a quick cop around the side of the car wash so he can cut off any escaping neckties. Knows that no assault is complete without a well-trained gunman. Gail will lead the assault. He wants to capture as many neckties as he can alive if possible. So, this is obviously the car wash. Okay, so if I put the quick... oh, okay. Right, I get it. So that's outside area of the main entrance and the assault leader. Got ya. No, it's fine. Whatever.
Yes, let's get him over here. Someone needs to go get Canan. Does anyone know Canan lives? Jesse, grab that blue bag over there. Bring it over here. I'll call him. Bring me that bag. I'll call Canan. The bag, Jesse.
Jesus, Jesse, we don't have time for that. Bring me that bag.
No, come on.
Lily, put pressure here. Press there and don't let him. Make it? You think he'll make it?
Wait, what happened? I thought we were gonna get like a...
We need to put something under his head.
He's dead, Lily. Lily, he's dead. Gail's dead.
Oh, Gail died. Okay. I'm guessing if you swap around people, then someone else dies there. I'm guessing anyway.
What was his name? I mean the deceased officer. What's his name?
Gail Greenberg.
Were you close?
No, but... No. We went to school together.
Sheriff Reed,
Sheriff Reed. Ha! Sheriff Reed. If my dad could hear you say that, he'd died of laughter. He'd laugh like a madman, choke on his favorite meatballs even. Sheriff Reed. Call me Lily. My aunt lived in Freeburg. She sold flowers. Had her own store, a little shop. My mother and I used to visit during the summer. You have warm summers there. Warmer than here.
Anywhere's warmer than here.
So, what happened in Freeburg, Mr. Boyd?
That's a very... I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lily. I begged you for a chance to tell you everything, and now I don't know where to start.
You were slandered?
You could say that.
So you aren't guilty of anything?
I'm plenty guilty, but not what I've been accused of. I was just a fool. A blind fool.
You're right, Mr. Boyd.
I'm sorry?
The sheriff's job is to think rationally. I figured I might be a shit cop, but at least I can think rationally. Now I'm not so sure.
Lily, listen to me. You aren't guilty of anything. I've been a police chief going on 13 years, and I can't say that I never... Let's just say it's a difficult job. It gets complicated. And to put you in this position, it was, I just want to say
Don't
that...
be shy, Mr. Boyd. I don't make much of a sheriff. Is that what you wanted to say? Because I completely agree with you.
Lily, listen to me. I'm a policeman. Whatever position I'm in now, whatever this is, whatever my official status, I'm still a policeman. I'm a policeman and I know how to do this job. And I will help you.
I think we need a
Cops
police
should help
person
each
there,
other.
Jack.
Isn't that what we were talking about earlier? Don't you agree with me?
What was
Shoot 'em.
it you said, Mr. Boyd? Maybe you're an imposter, maybe you're crazy, but maybe you... honestly, I don't even know if I...
Lily, why are you pointing that gun at me? Can I get out of this cage? Lily?
Yes, Mr. Boyd. Yes, you can get out of the cage.
You want me to... Well, I guess I'm asking. You want me to get to work? What is it you want me to do exactly?
You can get some sleep in the break room. It's over there to the left, the dark green door. I'll still be here in the morning, and in the morning we... Well, we'll figure this out. Tomorrow you can gather up your things, Mr. Boyd.
Yes, I just... this letter, I'd like to send it as soon as possible. It's for my children. It's important.
I can mail it for you. I don't mind. I've got a letter to mail myself.
Lily, I wanted
What?
to...
You want to know if I'm going to call the feds? No, I won't call the feds. Do I realize that means I'm breaking the law? Yeah, I know. Do I understand that you could make a run for it at any time? Yeah, I know that too.
I'll see you in the morning.
Hi, my name's Jack. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. November 22nd, but that's where we're going to have to call an episode there, guys. So as always, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steejo, you've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.